What's up, it's the Coaster Craze, and this is coaster announcement season. So, for this video, I'm predicting all 11 Cedar Fair Parks 2020 editions, starting from the smallest going to the largest. So, let's go with Michigan's Adventure first. And if you look at their Screamscape page, they haven't gotten a new attraction in years. 2019, nothing. There's no park news at all. I'm sorry, but they're getting nothing. Maybe they'll get a new bathroom, but even that, I don't think is going to happen. Going on to Valley Fair. We've always talked about that rumored expansion to the water park, where they closed down their Excalibur roller coaster, maybe add a new parking lot, but that just doesn't happen. There hasn't been any new construction, so unfortunately, it's going to be nothing for them as well. After many years of not getting anything, Dorney Park is finally confirmed to be getting a new attraction due to evidence from a town meeting saying they'll be getting an updated family play structure. So this won't be any new water slide, unfortunately, but will be replacing their old play structure. So that's a nice update, kind of like what Six Flags America got with Splashwater Falls, which ended up being a very nice addition. And moving on to Worlds of Fun. So they haven't had any teasers or any signs of anything new. There was some construction going on near Mamba, but they said that's just for some new storage possibilities. It's possible they'll get a new family attraction. They've gotten a lot of new family rides this decade. Maybe they'll get like a kiddie play area or kiddie splash pool for their water park, which some other Cedar Fair parks have been getting recently as just like a small addition. Maybe they'll get a new restaurant, and there's always the possibility they'll just get nothing. So my final prediction is unfortunately nothing or something super small. On the other hand, California's Great America is already pretty much confirmed to begin a very large expansion to their water park, which is really needed. We've seen construction pictures of slide pieces skewed all around, and even some water slide structures going up already. And they've even posted a teaser on their Instagram page where this person's walking all around their water park. It doesn't reveal a ton, but it's saying that there is going to be an expansion coming, and the official announcement, we already know the date, which will be August 8th. So the final prediction, of course, is a nice water park expansion to their Boomerang Bay. There have been some rumors about Knott's Berry Farm getting a big expansion to Ghost Town with a new thrill ride and roller coaster, but since construction hasn't started yet, I think they'll only be getting something very small, if anything, next year, and that will most likely be in the form of a new show or maybe an update to Ghost Town Alive. Moving on to Kings Dominion, and though their massive Volcano the Blast coaster did close earlier this year, and there is a bit of a teaser on the construction wall, they are not going to replace this ride in 2020. Instead, there's already a teaser for Big Wave Bay, one of their two wave pools, being removed. So another ride removed, and it'll be replaced by some new attraction. So I'm thinking a sort of water slide. They got rid of Tornado a couple years ago, so it would be great to see like maybe a mat racer since they don't have that yet. There's a lot of great possibilities that I could see Kings Dominion getting, but I think 2020 is a great year for new water slide tower. Next up is Carowinds, who just received the massive Copperhead Strike roller coaster in 2019. It cost a ton of money, but they never really skip a year for adding a new attraction. So even though it's very possible they'll get nothing in 2020, I'm still thinking they'll get something. Maybe that kiddie splash pool in the water park, or my final prediction is a new family ride. Maybe just something small, just as like a filler year, so they can still bulk up the park a bit. This takes us to the other Cedar Fair park that got a coaster in 2019, Canada's Wonderland, which got the massive Yukon Striker, so it's going to be a weak year for them next year. And yes, they're also a park that usually gets an attraction, and it's very possible they'll get some sort of new family ride or family rides, but nevertheless, I'm still thinking they'll end up with nothing new in 2020 and return to form in 2021. And of course, Cedar Fair's big new roller coaster for 2020, going to Kings Island. We already know about the massive clearing behind the racer. It's been going on for a while now, and it's going to be a Giga coaster. Some files were released. They put up a wall of teasers of all these different rides. It spells out an acronym for "It's the End of the World as We Know It." So it's going to have some sort of like galactic spacey theme, and that's supported by Cedar Fair filing for the names Orion and Polaris, which are both like sets of stars. And another part of the awesome teaser campaign is that the last one they put up is the hashtag, and the hashtag has QR code, so when you scan it, it brings you this video, which you can see right here, and it has this change.org campaign to try to get to enough signatures, so then eventually they will reveal the plans. It hasn't been officially revealed yet. There isn't a layout, but it'll be a massive Giga coaster, and it'll be so awesome. Probably the big new ride for any park in 2020. and overall it makes sense that this is Cedar Fair's only new coaster for next year. So Cedar Point just got the best coaster in the world, arguably, in 2018, but it is their 150th anniversary in 2020. So I don't think they're just going to get a festival or something to celebrate it, but I think they'll also get a new ride. And I'm thinking similar how Kings Island brought back their antique cars, Cedar Point will bring back an old-fashioned ride that they got rid of. Maybe in the antique cars also a whip, or maybe go super retro with a Baron curve. All of these would be really cool options to just beef up the park's flat ride collection, along with offering just a retro spin to celebrate the many years the park has been operating. So that concludes my 2020 predictions for all 11 Cedar Fair parks. Let me know down in the comments what you think all the parks will be getting next year. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome roller coaster videos. There's a ton coming soon. This is the Coaster Craze signing off.